review of the track Marigold by the artist M.I.A. I thought this was a new song. I think just the new music video was released for it recently. It's actually a song from a couple years ago, but it's new to me, so listen to it assuming it was new. And my notes on it, the guitar comes in the beginning. It's got a very cool sounding guitar intro, but then what is the verse becomes more like sparse, and I was assuming the song was gonna be like just more electronic in general and kind of lo-fi sparse. But then the vocals like build up and the guitar builds up and the drums build up, and it turns into what's I realize is probably like the chorus. Once it repeated the next time, I was like, okay, verse, chorus. Didn't really know what I was listening to, but then I get that. There's a drum sample that's used. I don't know if it's a sample or it's a loop that they did, but it almost sounds like they're hitting like wooden blocks, or it might even sound like when you hear those guys who play guitar with their fingers, but then they hit the guitar, you know, too, like when they have like longer fingernails and it like taps kind of. There's a certain noise that makes, I think, on like an acoustic guitar. It almost sounds like that, like fingers on wood maybe even. But it was cool. I liked that noise. It sounded neat. It was unique. It wasn't the typical drum sound. The song doesn't really pick up much, like once it kind of starts and you hear what it does. I don't know why I was feeling like there was going to be like this stop to the song, like it would kind of like stop, fade out, and then it would have like this like Skrillex style like boom boom boom, like come back in kind of like heavy and like wild. I didn't realize after I looked up the song, I saw somewhere I think Skrillex was involved, so I legitimately had no idea. It had this vibe of the things you hear Skrillex do, and then it stops, and then it just comes back like really hard. And it didn't do that part. Maybe the song like Marigold, and it's not meant for that like hard aggressive Skrillex thing, but I could hear something in there that made me think that. Just never came, which is cool. It's fine. I don't need it to be scripted. It's all good. But I don't really know this artist. This song wasn't my cup of tea, but if you like this person, I'm guessing this is probably in the vein of what they do. And there's definitely a cool sound to it. It sounded neat. It was recorded well. It had a lot of cool instruments. This type of song just isn't my cup of tea, but I appreciate what it did, and I appreciate the song itself. It was written well and put together very well. You could hear it. That's it.